The Sigma trend has been firing up on social media recently. But who are those Sigma men? Many people don't even know what a Sigma male actually is. Did you know that there are various categories of men like the Sigma men, Alpha men, etc.? But what makes them different? And why are they categorized so? And what benefits do they serve to society? Being a Sigma male has a lot of advantages. But what drawbacks do they have? Or do they have any? Let's find out. The voyage of a lone wolf is one of the most challenging and full of ups and downs, particularly the outset years when you are recasting into one. Putting up a Sigma male sign or a Sigma male wallpaper does not complete you. You must continuously defy and etch your way out into an evolving one. The mere commitment and domain needed to evolve a Sigma is not everyone's cup of tea. While one can attempt an endeavor, it is a human propensity to interact with others to assuage for a person to depend upon and look after. The in-depth Sigma male excerpts always talk about them standing as lone wolves, but this side of the story also exists. It is normal for them to feel dazed, look for aid, and feel lonely. Although challenging, a Sigma never ceases overcoming these times to raise a stronger human. A Sigma male is a male within the socio-sexual ranking, who prefers to live his life beyond society's normal social hegemony hierarchy layouts. Sigma men convey many traits typical of the alpha archetype, though their tendency to step outside of the lines of conventional social domination scales sets them asunder and makes them different. Some common models of Sigma men in popular culture include Thomas Shelby, John McClane, and John Wick. We have explained, if you wonder about the origin of this mythical character or social order and how Sigma male counters from alpha males. These qualities and traits came from the wolf pack theory. In 1947, animal behaviorist Rudolf Schenkel broadcasted expression studies on wolves, which noted that the alpha wolf guides the pack. However, the analysis was established on the characteristics of confined wolves. In his book Brave New World, publicized in 1932, Aldous Huxley remarked that humans should follow a parallel social ranking as animals for tranquility and pleasure in society. He further segregated each individual based on social rank and personality traits into alpha, beta, epsilon, gamma, or moron men. Since then, humans have classified males under similar vocabulary. Yet, wildlife biologist L. David Meck disproved the thesis after examining wolves in the wild. As per him, wolves do not have any sense of class and are not born heads or disciples. Wolves live in lineages, and the alphas are the parents whom the heirs follow. Even though the idea was discredited, the mythical concept of alpha and sigma males is stuck everywhere. It additionally gained traction with popular culture and is thought to be a tool to stereotype men and trigger their insecurities. Let's examine how sigma men are placed in the socio-sexual hierarchy. Theodore Robert Beale, also known as Vox Day, an American far-right activist and author, created the socio-sexual hierarchy. It segregates individuals based on their behavioral routines. The accurate role of the sigma male archetype in the contemporary socio-sexual hierarchy is rather hotly argued. But for all intentions and aims, it depicts a man who goes his own way living as a lone wolf. If the alpha male is the monarch and is confirmed by a bench filled with beta males, then the sigma male is the crossing bard, storyteller, or drifter who visits the king. He may fet with the king. He may even bear the king's endorsement. While not necessarily well known, his exploits or successes may gain his admiration and esteem. He doesn't have a wife. Rather, he snoozes with his pick of the most attractive women from the king's bench and exits as quickly as he arrives to persist on his journey. Unlike the betas, he does not lust for the king's dominion or acceptance. In fact, he presumably truly doesn't care if the king likes or despises him because those things are pointless to him as a sigma. He also excuses himself from the trappings and challenges of attempting to contest with the betas. Why? Because once again, he simply doesn't care enough about the social eminence order to bother with attempting to secure himself a place within it. Introverted alpha men are known to have a sigma mannish character. They are also anointed lone wolves. Sigma men are dominant, good-looking, influential, and prefer to be alone. A Sigma man is an introverted alpha man without a pack. They are the males you would dub lone wolves. It is a new upsurge to the personality scale towered by alpha males. They are successful, good-looking, dominant, and influential, but tend to be loners. Sigma men do not stick about in a group long enough to be an element of them. They accept the more intelligent decision is to work independently, and that a squad or group has too many commitments and voices. Here are some of the traditional attributes of a Sigma male. A Sigma male tends to preserve himself. While he may join parties sometimes, he does not stick everywhere for long. If they have something to signify to you, they will, but they will be out alone. Sigma men have a commanding sight like alpha men, but where alpha men may be noisy or friendly, Sigmas cultivate to be secure and calm. Sigma men will have supervision roles, but they lead their group without being extremely friendly. Much like the alpha, the Sigma male is also very persuasive. They overlook to help set ideals in any group. They are adjustable and do not coordinate with society's norms. They set their own decrees. Sigmas are victorious. However, they may not be group players. They do their own thing even when they are elements of a group or squad. But they invariably attain their goals and are confined, driven, self-sufficient, and focused. Most women are tempted by mysterious men, which offers Sigma men an edge. They think they may drive a Sigma male to commit and are usually drawn to them. Sigma men do not feel the necessity to devote themselves to an affinity altogether. They leave the association whenever they want to. Most Sigmas are thoroughly honest with ladies about what they desire. This comes across as self-confidence to most females, and that is a personality trait women like. Not all Sigma men might be the same. Many of them may be anomalies to the rules. However, a few different factors set them apart from other characters. Just because you are tight to perfect does not mean you are, and nobody is. Like every different heart, your character also entices some issues. Likewise, there are drawbacks to these Sigma males. Number 1. Others treat you like a loner. Sigma men despise being active in their social rings due to their introversion. An alpha male prefers to be the center of concentration, but it is the contrary for you. So people often guess you are a loner and empathize with you. They try to befriend you to help you get ahead, makes you even more, but their shallow small talk make you even more awkward. You often face social concerns where individuals forcibly try to befriend you. Number 2, your risk-taking nature worries others. You adore taking crapshoots. Any form of delight and adventure thrills you. You desire big and can grab any option to reach your dreams. You are also adjustable and can compromise with any problem you face. So due to your risk-taking routines, others often feel that you might take too poor of a risk. Your valued ones fear monetary instability. Coworkers fear great losses, and everyone regards anxious about your risks. Number 3, you have poor social skills. You do not like socializing, but do not feel intimidated when there is no choice. However, even when you make miniature talk, it is evident that you are an introvert due to your meager social skills. People feel disinterested and offended because you do not react emotionally.
5% of the take.
Your rigid reactions, lack of tact, and less talking and more listening make others feel you do not want to be with them, even though you give your most promising. Number 4, external factors can't motivate you. Humankind deems motivated when others validate them. Individuals operate harder at home and academy and work for validation and gratuities. However, you are not lured to validation because you are confident about your powers. So, it is uncomfortable for others to encourage you to do something. They toil to make you endure harder for anything, but you do not care. Number 5, you might get lonely later. One of the well-known character qualities of a Sigma man is his urge to stay alone, so socializing tires you out. You cannot make pals or fall in love effortlessly because your space is more consequential to you. Though many individuals want to be tight to you, you do not feel safe allowing your guard down. You prefer to be alone, but might not have anyone to rely on in the long run. Being a Sigma man, you have quite the impressive pros, so do not forget to adore and uphold them the same way. Those attributes count up to your pleasure, so hold them well. Moreover, do not stay on the shams of your character type for too long. Rather, find out methods to work on it. Yes, these cons are frivolity majors, and you can enhance yourself. Oppune yourself to be somebody even more immaculate, and you will be stunned by yourself. So what do you guys think? Is being a Sigma male an astonishing fact? Or is it just a mythical attribute? Comment whether you would like to be a Sigma male with all of these drawbacks. Until then, adios!